Melissa asks, and many other people, by the way, have asked this question, could we reevaluate the equalization payments? Uh, well, Melissa, the answer is that every few years there is a negotiation between the federal and provincial governments on the equalization formula. So that, yes, that is the opportunity to revisit the equalization formula. Unfortunately, Alberta alone doesn't get to decide what the formula will be. Uh, Pierre Trudeau put equalization in the Constitution back in 1982. So it is a enshrined constitutional principle. We Albertans don't have the right to sort of opt out of it. The money that is transferred to other provinces through equalization doesn't come out of Alberta directly, doesn't come out of like funds that are held by the government of Alberta. The money that funds equalization comes out of all of our tax dollars. So when Ottawa takes the GST from us here in Alberta, or our taxes are withheld on our paychecks and they go to the Canada Revenue Agency, that's the money that is then subsequently part of it is transferred to Quebec and eastern provinces for equalization. So it's not as though we can just, turn off the tap and stop sending money down east for equalization. We have to be very aggressive and very assertive in insisting on a change to the equalization formula. It is, as I said before, totally unjust that Alberta in a deep recession should be effectively funding equalization payments to provinces like Quebec that are in a period of economic growth. It makes no sense. And I don't even think any Quebecers would defend that if they knew it. So here's my plan. We need an Alberta government that stands up assertively for this province, like Peter Lougheed did to Pierre Trudeau in the 1970s and 80s, and in part joins arm in arm with Premier Brad Wall, who, by the way, I always say, thank goodness we have at least one premier standing up for Alberta in the Federation. That's Brad Wall. He needs an ally, and we would be his ally in demanding a fair new equalization formula. I want to give a shout out to a couple of the federal conservative leadership candidates who have called for a similar fundamental change to the formula. Andrew Scheer and Maxime Bernier have both called for that this week. So I think we would have friends and allies at the federal level as well.